Yo, what is good, YouTube? It's your boy Leach back here with another reaction video. Make sure y'all hit that sub button, turn them noties on, and make sure y'all follow the socials on the screen. Be much appreciated. I give thanks to the man above for another day. God bless. I love y'all, man. And yeah, let's get right into it. As y'all can see, Todd Bowles, or how you say his last name, will return next season as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers head coach. Let's get right into it.
Will return next season. That is the latest from our lead NFL insider, Jonathan Jones. Tampa Bay went 8-9 this season, missed the playoffs for the first time during Bowles' 4-year tenure there in Tampa. He lost the NFC South title on a tiebreaker to the Panthers after winning the division in his first three seasons.
I don't know, bro. The funny thing is, like, first half of the season, they were legit probably one of the best teams in the
Todd Bowles
NFL.
remaining with
that second half,
they
didn't play good as a team at all.
You know, it was an interesting and unique time because the Buccaneers and the ownership there, they always evaluate after the season. And what we have seen from the Buccaneers, while there has certainly been 3 NFC South division titles, while there have been the playoff appearances that have yielded just 1 victory so far, you go 8-9 when this was a team that looked like they were going to wrap up the division by Thanksgiving. And you finished the way that you did. And there were some questions around the league about Todd Bowles, in large part because the ownership group doesn't talk, always does wait until the end of the season, and because of what is essentially a 2 games above 500 all-time record for Todd Bowles there in Tampa. So the questions were out there, whether or not he truly felt like he was on the hot seat or not. Of course, Todd Bowles got an extension from Buccaneers ownership this past offseason, a 3-year extension. Usually that makes you feel
first
comfortable.
Games it was 6-2.
Well, season, a 3-year
last
extension.
Games 2-7.
Usually that makes you feel comfortable.
Fell off, bro.
Well, John Harbaugh got a 3-year extension from Ravens ownership this past offseason, right? So that never necessarily indicates anything. But
man, I don't think he deserved to get fired.
Bowles has been told by ownership that he is back for 2026, and there's a slew of other decisions facing this organization.
You mentioned John Harbaugh there, of course, let go by the Ravens. That was pretty shocking news.
I don't think they should
in somewhat to a lot of people. And if you Google the Tampa Bay Buccaneers,
I think that's the right move.
A lot of what you're going to see is, could John Harbaugh be going to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? Is that the reason you think they decided to make this announcement?
So the meeting with ownership was always planned for today, and meeting with staff. Right, it's the end of the year. Exit interviews are taking place, so I don't know that the two are necessarily related. I would also say this as it relates to John Harbaugh and a number of other teams where maybe this is your favorite team and your coach could be on the hot seat, or you want your coach to be on the hot seat.
I mean, they might lose
the boogeyman, if you will, of John Harbaugh is going to exist until Harbaugh decides where he's going to land for this upcoming season. And so you're going to hear Harbaugh's name dangled out there with the Miami Dolphins, for example. And it is important to know that while we have been anticipating that the Miami Dolphins would return with Mike McDaniel, there was not necessarily an anticipation that a coach the caliber of John Harbaugh would come available. And so does that change the map? Perhaps in Miami, but as it relates to Tampa, I don't think that the two were necessarily tied together. There were always going to be these discussions between Tampa Bay ownership and Todd Bowles, and they have now taken place.
You mentioned this is one decision that Tampa Bay has to make, but there are several others. What are they?
It's just crazy, bro, that Carolina
So let's look at the coaching staff. This was obviously an underperforming unit on the offensive side. First-year offensive coordinator Josh Grizzard, he took over for Liam Cohen after he went to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Liam Cohen had taken over for Dave Canales after he went to the Carolina Panthers. So there's been a lot of OCs there. We'll see if things continue, if they go into a second year with Josh Grizzard, special teams coordinator. That was a bad special teams unit this season, so there could be changes there and across the board with the staff. Meanwhile, on the actual players, there's a number of big name free agents coming up. The top one is Mike Evans, the future Hall of Fame wide receiver, and will they ultimately bring him back next year? You continue to go down the list, and you'll have questions about Levante David. You'll have questions about Hassan Reddick. There are a number of other guys, and then lastly, Baker Mayfield. going into, in 2026, the final year of his 3-year contract extension.
Final year of his
so
contract. He got to ball out. I mean, he balled out this season, but second half, bro, he did not look like Baker that
season compared to the last couple years. All these are the questions facing Tampa Bay.
Before we let you go, JJ, because there has been so much coaching news, anything we can expect next or something we should be keeping our eye on?
So the interviews will continue across the league, right? And teams are trying to jockey and get in position
bro,
and prove
so
that
much
they
commotion, bro,
are the best
coaches,
team
bro.
that
It's like
their top choice should go to. Certainly pay attention with John Harbaugh and the New York Giants. Right, I can certainly tell you that there is a lot of mutual interest there. I think we could leave it right at that. And then, of course, what I just alluded to earlier, that just because a head coach was safe on Monday or safe on Tuesday or Wednesday does not necessarily mean now that Harbaugh is available. And I want to also say it doesn't necessarily mean that another coach after the wild card round, let's say there's a surprising loss, that things couldn't happen then. We've already seen a little bit of a crazy cycle. It seems like every cycle these days.
Yeah, I've been hearing a rumor about Matt LaFleur from the Packers. If they might go out against the Bears, he might get fired. You never know. Mike Tomlin, if he don't win a playoff game, he might get fired.
Well, does get crazy. Could it get weirder?
Definitely keep that in account.
Hope so. I like chaos. It's good for me in the media.
That is true.
It's good for the media and the NFL.
Getting paid by our jobs, JJ. We appreciate it. All your insight. Make sure to check him out on his social media pages.
But just look at all these coaches, bro.
We posted the latest there. As he mentioned,
Never know, there
it's been a very
might be more to
interesting
come, to be
coaching
honest.
carousel thus
Who
far.
knows?
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers once again
Leach
announcing
crazy.
that Todd Bowles will stay, so that position is safe. However, the Giants, Titans, Falcons, Browns, Raiders, Cardinals, and
I'm so
yesterday the Ravens
curious
all
to see
looking
who John
for a new
Harbaugh
head
will go
coach.
to. Same with Stefanski. Stefanski's a damn good coach too.
The Ravens.
All right, but that's gonna do it for this video. Todd Bowles will return, obviously, next season as Buccaneers head coach. Let me know in the comment section down below. What is y'all's thoughts on this? And if you're a Buccaneers fan, let me know how you feel about it. Because that second half of the season for y'all was hell, man. But I think the Buccaneers, they're gonna be good again next year. But I feel like they're gonna be good all the way through, not just the first half of the season. But yeah, make sure y'all follow their socials on the screen. It'd be much appreciated. I love y'all, and I'm out. Peace.